one, and we're recording. All right, hello. Hello, welcome back to Being the Boys.
It's the boys.
And
It's
nothing's different
boys.
at all. This is the same as every episode.
Yep,
all.
ignore the mic.
Every episode exactly the same.
Yeah.
Oh Jesus
We just had
Christ,
different
that's
mics.
way too loud. Yeah, that should be fine.
Yeah,
All right.
there's a separate mic for each one of us.
Yeah. All right. So, oh shit, I could be the UFO.
It's kind of like
yeah.
a
Oh hell yeah.
I love this game's aesthetic and music.
Oh, I love
Even
this
though I can't hear
game.
the audio.
You can't hear
Wait,
the
I
audio.
really?
know that.
I can hear it.
Should be fine.
Why can't-
Already having issues. I hear just fine.
Discord hates me. I mean, in person, my hearing's worse.
Right, yeah.
Waddle Dee didn't stand a chance.
You know, it's like last one to grab the controller gets the Mad Catz controller. It was like that with the mics. Q was like, yeah, we're doing something different. We have 4 mics, and you each get your own. And we're actually in separate rooms right now, but with monitors.
Yeah, that's what happened. The budget increased tenfold, guys. We got a huge viewer increase, so we're just been spending on the money like crazy. So now we're just all in our own crazy studio apartments recording.
Yeah.
Yep. Now, and
Actually, halfway across the country too.
actually, what
yeah,
happened?
I'm recording in
happened is
Austria right now.
We all accidentally we got through the Spider-Verse, so we're all in different alternate dimensions, and we're just trying to record despite that because we love you guys.
COVID never happened.
Spider Q.
Yeah,
into the Toots verse.
we did make an episode where there were 4 Qs, but we had to get rid of that episode.
Yeah, that episode wasn't as funny. One of the cues
was so like unhinged, like unabashedly, like they had no filter.
Yeah, it was kind of it was weird. Evil Wispy Woods be like, oh my god.
Bro's only got one eye. That's how evil he is.
Evil Q would be like,
Be like, the School Live movie is actually really good.
How do I say this in the most respectful way possible?
Bro, like,
Say, all right, let's
That's
go.
Sam, are you sitting up or are you laying down on a pillow, perhaps?
I'm like half sitting up, I have my back rested against the pillow.
Why does he sound like he's just dozing off?
Why?
Well, it just kind of like sounds like you're like up against a pillow. I'm sorry, I'm not trying to steal my quality.
anything, it sounds like you're talking through a pillow.
Or
He's
that.
got-
But then again, I don't know what my mic sounds like, so I might be asking. I'm like, you're gonna use some shitty mics. I have the worst mic ever.
I think you sound pretty recognizable.
What about now?
But I don't know.
Or did nothing change?
I mean, like, I can understand you. I
Okay.
don't know. Maybe it's like
Same.
I love how
It just says
I love
finally kicking in or something.
I love how we haven't explained whatsoever why we're doing this. Like
I don't
why
think
we're on
change
mics.
now.
Yeah, I was saying. So when are we gonna tell them?
Never.
What?
We
Never.
did, Spider-Verse.
Yeah.
Spider-Verse.
Goodness.
I mean, I hope my mic's quality good.
yeah, you sound fine.
Not crazy expensive, but these weren't like super cheap headphones, so I hope it's good enough.
Yeah.
So,
I mean,
yeah,
also,
so these headphones weren't cheap. And this is what happens?
also, I
you know how
gave you.
pissed I'd be if my earbuds are better quality than my headphones that I have right now?
You know what? It's probably true.
Also, I gave you
Except-
guys a mic, like an actual mic that we used to use. So I don't know why you're using your headphones.
Because I don't, well, I mean, I guess they can set up Discord on the computer. My computer is so stanky, and I don't know how to hook up my microphone to the computer. So I'm just like, I'm just gonna use my iPad. That works.
Fair
true.
enough.
I mean, iPad seems pretty reliable.
Oh,
Yeah, that's okay.
I'm really excited because I'm gonna get a laptop, and it's gonna be way
those are
easier.
nice.
So I don't have to frickin' like
Nice.
haul my Mac Mini between rooms. I can just have it set up in my room.
Yeah.
But yeah, I'm really excited about that. I also got Final Cut Pro, so we might be getting
Cool,
a better
cool.
editing software.
Oh shit!
Yeah, I didn't mean to interrupt since I don't know how well all of us can talk at a time.
I mean, it's fine. But yeah, basically the reason why we're doing this, I would love to just not say why, but like I think we kind of should. It's essentially just like I moved and we're trying to keep me and the boys going, but just while we're not, I moved to sort of like I'm like 30 minutes away or 40 minutes away from them, but we still wanted to keep me and the boys going, so we're doing this. That's
it's
kind of
working pretty sparkly so far.
Yeah,
I
even
perfect
my headphone
clear.
quality. Still pissed about that.
I'm gonna be
But
so
no,
mad
let's go.
when I rewatch this video if my mic quality's like that. I'm using the earbuds next time, bro.
Look. Hey guys,
Yeah. I'm afraid that's what I sound like right now.
And this is what I sound like.
I'll say Sam, you have the more expensive headphones.
Do
I don't-
anything.
I don't know if
here?
that makes
No.
me even worse then. I don't know.
No, it's weird because like
Alright.
Shay, you sound pretty good. You sound like good, like normal like Discord quality.
Oh yeah,
Sam
now we're
sounds
going to
slightly-
Hotlands.
Slightly like muddier. Just
See,
so
I'm not the
slightly.
only one.
Mhm.
I don't want to like diss bro's headphones, but I can't be the only one, right? Or maybe
Oh,
Discord chooses
maybe it's
Discord
one
should
person
Discord,
randomly
I
makes
love-
worse.
I love this. How the way they do sand is just like they have like one yarn pole.
Oh,
actually
Yeah,
that's
that's cool.
that's so cool.
Mhm. Oh, that reminds me. I
understand
saw.
that.
Mario.
I saw-
For real, brother. We was like
Oh god,
one of my
he's
favorite
oh
consoles.
no. Okay, well he's gone.
died.
Twister.
This game sucks. You can't copy anyone.
Were those actual complaints about the game? I mean, probably.
I think that's just what fucking people who didn't like fun games said.
I'll say,
Wait.
but this game's still fun though. I mean, like, I don't remember it a whole lot, and I'm remembering more as I'm watching it. But I think
Wait, what did this
the
game
level
copy?
design is pretty fun.
What are you guys talking about?
So, like this game.
I made a straw man argument that people didn't like this game because there's no copy abilities.
Oh yeah. Well, this game. Well, I thought I told you this game originally wasn't going to be a Kirby game. It was originally going to be a game about Prince Fluff, but then they were like, "Oh, let's just make it a Kirby game."
right.
Yeah,
It's like, bro,
I
it's
remember
like
you telling
literally
us.
like, hey, he looks like Kirby's best friend, so let's just put Kirby in it.
I'm glad they did. It really works
Same.
as a Kirby game.
Makes me
Um,
wish they made another Epic Yarn game.
I mean,
makes
yeah.
me
That would have been fun.
another one. It
I mean-
would have been $1 million success.
They
Mario Galaxy 3 won.
Mario Galaxy 3, that shit would print billions of dollars.
They
Well, that's
thought.
what I'm saying. So you
I
get
remember
it.
when Mario 3D World was like first announced. They didn't show anything, so people thought it was gonna be Galaxy 3. So when they showed the like gameplay of Mario World, everyone was like,
Riots in the
Aw.
streets. They were
They were
flipping
so-
over mailboxes.
They were
Couldn't
like-
believe it.
Exclamation do.
They're like, I have to run over
yeah,
to
follow
the
it.
fucking. Oh.
Mario 3D World is like one of my favorite Mario games. It's so much fun.
People are like, I have to go to a flagpole again? Oh, that's it. I'm done. I'm quitting.
Mario betrayed us.
I'm gonna throw away all my Mario stuff. Nah. Mario betrayed me the minute he started collecting stars. I'm like, what is this shit? I thought he collects flags for a living.
Well, I mean, Mario 64 was basically going to be Mario 3D World, but then they were like, oh, wait, we can't do that. So
It was
then
like,
they
yeah,
just,
the levels are so small.
yeah, so now I really like Mario 64. I really want to play that
Oh,
one again.
no, for sure. I just was like kind of ragging on the fact that they're like, how do we adapt into the 3D? Stars. And that was their whole thing. And then they're like,
Yeah.
now we can actually do it.
I still have not played Mario 64.
Oh,
I
God,
feel
you
like
should.
I probably
It's good.
should.
Have you played the DS version?
Barely.
Mm.
I had like 4 or 5 copies for some reason. I do not know
Yeah,
why.
and you didn't play. You never played it? Are you serious, dog? That's like you. I feel like you have to. It's like a rite of passage.
I think that...
You're still
feel
a
bad,
virgin if you
I'm
haven't
about
played Mario 64. I'm sorry. That
you're
feels
a gaming
wrong to me, where
virgin.
It feels like because I feel like I had it on the DS, man, back when I was like a baby. That shit, it wasn't the same, but like, fuck,
It's still
just
cool
one of
though. I
those
thought the
games.
DS one is still cool. I prefer the original.
No, it's like it was really cool. I just thought like you look at it now with all the weird graphical updates they did.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think the DS is super flawed, but it works. It's just
It
like
works.
there are so many things they just like completely changed for no reason. It's just like what? Like
I just
you
I
think,
haven't played it in like forever.
for the first like
I
haven't
just
played
think
it, and I
Mario's-
can't talk about it. But it does not.
I think you should play it though.
Yellow
I think
Prize is
there's still time to enjoy one of the most beloved video games of all time.
oh no,
Oh yeah.
I
know, it's
love
just like-
this segment.
just a vibe.
I'm like a monster truck now.
Dog turned into a Foreman grill. You look like a little grill with wheels.
Or you can play
Get
Mario
out of my way,
Sunshine,
Waddle
that
Dee.
one level. That one really hard level.
Which one?
I forgot what it's called. And Mario Sunshine.
Oh yeah.
Oh, the pachinko level.
Yeah, that one.
God, Mario Sunshine sucks. I don't care. I don't care. Mario Sunshine sucks.
I never played it.
Really? See, that's the thing.
Uh.
You see, like I was under the consensus that no one liked it, and you don't like it. And I asked like some random dude, they're like, "No, I love that game," and they're like, "What?
I mean-
really?" So like, I'm just like, I don't know. The game's so split. Everybody's so split on that game.
I've heard it's really good.
I
But
genuinely
never owned a
think
GameCube.
most of I genuinely think most of the people who say they love Sunshine are people who grew up with Sunshine. And that's kind of it.
That makes sense.
I mean, the game control's good, and I think that there are some fine bosses. It's just like, overall, it literally feels like a rage game. Like, it feels like some fucking, like, it feels like Meat Boy. Like, it's so odd.
Damn.
It's
Super
like,
Meat Boy Sunshine.
I know, right? Like, it genuinely feels like like it's on that level. Maybe not like a Kaizo. It feels fair, but like there are some parts where it actually feels like damn near impossible. It's so frustrating. And
All I can think about is the Game Grumps Let's Play on that the pachinko level.
Oh yeah, it is like so much of Sunshine I just hate. But like, I'd say like it's if you are a Mario fan or just like video games, you kind of have to play. It's one of those where like it reminds me of how I thought on Kirby's Return to Dreamland. It's one of those games just like I've heard about, but I've never actually played. You know that kind of game in a series.
on the DS one?
What?
Which one's Return to Dreamland?
Return to Dreamland is the one on the Wii with
the Wii.
Mangalore.
Okay.
That one, like, I remember, like, that was the one where it was just like, okay, what is, like, what, like it's mysterious almost, like, it feels like, do you have that?
You mean.
Yeah, that game where it's just, like, in a series you love that you've never played, but it feels like it's a mainline game. It's not like, a spin-off or, like, some obscure game, but, like, you've just never played it.
It's been, like, kind of overlooked by everybody.
Yeah, I mean, I think that Return to Dreamland, there are tons of people who love it, and some people even say it's their favorite Kirby game, but, like, it's so bizarre to me, just, like, as a kid, I just never had it, so I just was constantly like, what's it like? What are Return to Dreamland kids doing?
I want to play Kirby games for the Wii. I want it so bad, and then we never got it.
Yeah, I don't know. I think
played it.
it's funny because the multiplayer is the worst part of that game. It's so like I'd say the Switch release has better multiplayer because like they remade a bunch of sub games and made some new ones and it's really fun. But like Return to Dreamland, I think it's good. I'd honestly say it's like one of those Kirby games where it just kind of feels like, yeah, we're just kind of doing the basics here. We're just kind of going through the rounds. But it is an important game. It was like one of the first Kirby games in a while to be on a home console. Jesus Christ.
That kind of reminds me how everyone is like, yo, when I was a kid, I really liked the Sonic games, and everyone was like, yo, Sonic and the Black Knight is so good. It's amazing. It's awesome. And as a little kid, I was stuck. Yeah, so everyone said, but I was stuck with Sonic and the Secret Rings.
God,
Oh, both
my
of
God,
those
I think
games
it's not a
suck.
color.
In retrospect, I feel like both those games are kind of dookie.
God, both of those
I don't know, I
games
just heard
suck.
that.
I rented Sonic because I technically grew up with Secret Ring because if y'all OGs out there rented y'all games from the fucking library, I rented that shit from the library religiously as a kid. It was just kind of like weird because the levels were like 1 minute long. They like felt like they were so short. They were like nothing.
Secret Ring?
And they were well, Secret Rings probably too, since it was a sequel. But the Black Knight, it's just like the levels are super short. You just slice through it, and they all look the same. That's
Sonic-
the game. You just
Sonic
swing your
and the
remote,
Secret
you move
Rings-
forward, and then it's over. There's not
What's
any
the
really
Sonic game on the
interesting.
Switch? That was like had really
Which
short
one?
levels.
Sonic
Frontiers.
Frontiers.
No, not
Frontiers.
Frontiers. No, it's Forces. You're thinking of Forces.
Oh no, Forces. You're right. You're absolutely. Thank you, Forces. Yeah,
Frontiers
Forces
is amazing,
Those levels are like
actually.
super short.
I had a lot of fun with Frontiers. Dude, Sonic and the Secret Rings is literally just like iPhone games before
Yeah.
iPhone games.
Yes.
It was-
Yes. You're so
Oh,
right.
I love this.
I don't remember anything as a kid, but I remember, like, I don't know if I liked it or if I just played it because that's what I had. I don't know. But I played a
Dude,
shit
that's
ton
what-
of it. I made it far, I think.
That's what
I love this
growing up
transformation.
As a kid, you just play whatever you have and you love it because that's what you have. That's all you have, and it could be shitty, but you don't know.
Over the Hedge on
Fighter on the N64
GameCube.
as well.
Good
I'm
bad.
telling
That
you, it's not a
game's
good
goated as
childhood,
fuck.
y'all. I didn't have only Apple games, even though I
No,
do
Clay
like Street
Fighter's
Fighter on
goated as
64.
fuck. Don't listen to
For real?
him. He played all the best games. I would still play Tony Hawk 2. That game sucked. But stop playing Half-Life. The game's ass.
Do you ever play those
Well, I have some
games
good games.
where they feel like they almost feel like they make more sense at like other people's houses? Like I remember Nintendo Land. Nintendo Land
But
really
that's a
felt
given.
like that didn't feel like a game that I would own, but like go over and play at a friend's house.
I'm sure. I'd
I
have
feel
to
like
think
Mario
about it,
Wii, or I feel like Mario U. I feel like the Wii U was a console that all my friends owned, but I never owned, and that was
Right?
perfect because I never wanted to own it.
The
That's
Wii
kinda
U,
real.
if you
Like
can
I
hold,
was, but like I wanted to as a kid because I was so jealous. I'm like, that thing is a touch screen, and then like the Switch was coming out, and everybody was like, "Oh,
yeah, and
figured it
then
out."
it was just what if the Wii U was good? That's what the Switch
But
is.
the Wii U was actually supposed to do what it should have.
I was saying that everyone thought it would do. They thought they'd be able to take the gamepad everywhere, but no, you can only
The
take it like
minute
half
they
feet away.
showed the
Then it
Wii U
disconnects.
being used,
Literally,
as a
you
fucking,
could take it
golf
like 2
pad.
inches away from the Wii U.
Then people thought it was a Switch, but it was in fact not a Switch.
I think that the Wii U does work. It's just I just if you can get it homebrewed, definitely get a Wii U. It's fun, but like holy shit, like the disappointment of all Nintendo fans. The best thing to happen to a Wii U owner is when it got discontinued.
Bro,
Because they're like,
Bro,
finally
I'm the closeted, not closeted anymore Wii U fan. I mean, is it like, do you go back to it nowadays? Hell no. Just get a Switch. But at the time, I enjoyed
it's
it.
nostalgic
as
hell.
All time. I'm
No,
like,
y'all
it's
have
nostalgic,
good
y'all.
memories.
Okay,
I'll say,
I'm not.
I'm a Wii U fan, but like the Wii U was like some dark ages for Nintendo because I
Oh, yeah.
realized
It kind of was.
nobody was proud to be a Nintendo fan from like 2012 to 2016.
Well,
Nobody
that was
was.
also
And
that
then
was
like the
also
Switch came out and everybody fucking had a Switch.
Well, that was also
Remember
the
that
time-
thing about Nintendo with like YouTube
The
and
YouTube
Nintendo didn't really
videos?
like it.
Yeah, I
and stuff.
forgot about that. But that was a whole other can
I
of
think
worms.
so.
that was around the time that we were like at that point where we were like, oh, like Nintendo's baby games. We play manly games like.
It was like that for our kid age, but like like the Wii U just wasn't a good look.
I
It
mean,
just
it's,
felt like kind of like weirdly like trying to revive a console to keep it going.
Not to
Mhm.
change it off Nintendo. I've not fact checked this, but I heard that they might be taking down PS4 and Xbox One servers, or like old ones. Or like
real?
PS4 servers.
That's
Dude, you know how long the
too
PS3
soon.
servers were up?
I was gonna say, yeah,
I was
like
like-
what the fuck? Everybody's still they're forcing people to get a PS5.
I don't think it's true because I don't understand how that'd work. But I'd be so sad if they start taking down like PlayStation 4 features. And somebody was like, "Bro, They would go bankrupt if that happened. Ain't no way.
Actually,
I don't think they do that.
What the hell was that?
Yeah. I hope not.
Also, I want to
think
talk
so.
about other things. I don't want to be on Nintendo forever. I
Cool
forgot to say.
cave.
Oh yeah, I guess I can understand people didn't like a Wii U, but I don't understand how so many people hate the Wii U, despite the fact it gave us so many IPs that people love.
I don't. I
They're
think
like,
that-
oh yeah, the Switch is amazing because it has Breath of the Wild, Mario Kart 8, Splatoon, Mario Maker. I'm like, guess what? That shit came on first, bro. maybe I'm just. I don't know.
No, dog, you're true. You're true. I was gonna say that's the thing. You gotta hate the
Guys,
player, not the
shut
game.
the fuck up. We're playing Cool Cave.
Except it's a little sad because now like all those games got re-released and now there's not much of a reason to go back to the old ones.
Oh yeah, there's no reason if Wii U's not a thing anymore. But I'm just saying, I think it was overhated.
Return to Scriblio, or I mean, slowly that I forgot the name of the game.
It was so
I like
funny
them.
though, but it was like, bro, like 5-6 years later and everyone's still broke. You still ain't owned a PS5?
This shit's expensive, bro.
I actually own an
That's
original
funny,
PS5 because my dad like spent like hours in a virtual line to get it for me.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's pretty good at. I mean, I paid
I
for
don't
it, but like still.
Like anymore, but how for the first like 3 years it was just scalped to hell.
Oh yeah,
Yeah,
I mean,
for real.
I was genuinely considering getting a scalped one, but then like,
Yeah.
same thing with the Switch. I mean, it wasn't like I wasn't scalping, but like basically when I found out the Switch had a new Box Boy game, that was the thing that like made me think, oh dude, I need to get it. Because I love Box Boy on 3DS, so I was just like, oh dude, I
real?
need to get it. And then I found out, oh, it also has a bunch of other cool games, and so I remember on Christmas my dad got it for me, or Santa got it for me, and my dad was recording because he wanted to send it to Grandma about like he wanted to send like Grandma like, oh look, Quentin got what he wanted, but he couldn't because I kept swearing. I was like, oh fuck yeah, and just kept swearing. And he's like, well, can't send that to Grandma now.
That's funny.
Like he was literally like, yeah. I mean, to be fair, my dad's house was very sort of. They didn't really care about swearing. I remember literally I said jujitsu nutsack while they were like in earshot and they didn't even bat an eye. So they're very cool about that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
But, yeah.
Almost giving the vibes of like when you say something, the teacher's right behind you.
Oh, I forgot to get something. I gotta go back. Get out of here.
This reminds
know.
me of like the caves from Yoshi's Island.
Yeah, I really love this game. It
I know, I was
it
kinda
has
thinking
like
about that.
some
I love
vibes
that
that I just never got in any other game. It's so pleasant.
For real. It's just so
God.
relaxing. I remember playing it as a kid, just like play it for just a while and then just kind of chill.
I
Good
am really sad that the 3DS port sucked because it would have been pretty
What
fun
happened?
on 3DS. Well, first off, no multiplayer, just ever. Like there was literally no multiplayer. They just took it out for no reason.
Oh dang.
Also, they tried to add power-ups for some
hell
reason.
no.
And it really just sort of muddled what was just a simple, fun game. And then they added some playable characters, like you could play as DDD and Meta Knight, and that's kind of cool. But like they just kind of like, to be fair, in this game they also do have some like things that do not fit this game whatsoever, like the challenges with all the roommates. They really don't feel like they fit this sort of comfy, like cozy vibe this game gives off, but like, oh my god, the 3DS port, just like, all the things they added were just like, okay, so you don't get this game whatsoever. It's just really
3DS
sad.
Minecraft, 3DS Mario Maker.
3DS,
I forgot that
3DS
this
was-
is 3DS. port of
3DS
Minecraft.
was the ambition machine, bro, before the Switch.
I mean, at least the Switch can
I
run
kinda-
most of the things that they try to do.
Dude,
Not
the
well,
Switch
but,
is
like,
just so crazy.
I'm
I'm glad, like-
that's crazy.
I mean, like, I'm not surprised the Switch has been around for this long. Like, it's
hmm
to like see like once you think about it, just like the Wii U to the Switch and how like the glow up, how well Nintendo's doing now, of course they're gonna keep that thing living for a minute or two. So I'm just like, how are they gonna like live it up? I really don't know. I'm a little scared.
I think that the best course of action is just Switch, but way more powerful. I think that makes sense because
it makes sense, but that's what they did with the Wii U, but they gotta not
what
step
they
on
did
their
with
toes.
the Wii U. No, what they did with the Wii U was they got a console that people were already sick of at that point, and then they added such a thick, stupid gimmick that no one cared or wanted it. With the Switch, the gimmick makes sense, and not only is it a gimmick, but also it's just something that could be a really good standard for video games. And yes, it makes it hard to make a big game like.
You know what? I think video game companies should do is rip open the big blanket of the conspiracy of them purposely making controllers that fucking break now on purpose to make more money off controller revenue that cost $70 each. I work at Target and they fucking charge the same amount of fucking money as a new game, $69 for those motherfuckers. And you know what's the thing? The companies they encourage like you buying protection plans to get their shitty stick replacements. Companies are just making shitty like controllers now. Back in like 2000, they knew how to make the best analog sticks that would last forever. And now Sony is Xbox even like all these companies are just like shitting out because they're like we can make so much money off this shit. It's so fucking sad.
Xbox One controller, a brand new one for the.
That happened with mine.
I'm so glad
for Christmas.
You're talking about that shit, bro. Even my Quest 2 controllers, that shit happened. And
It's literally just a real thing that like companies like we know how to make. If nobody complains about it, we'll make money.
That reminds me that whole rant Gavin just did. It reminded me of the fucking Team America. Like the corporations just sit there and they're all corporation-y.
They are corporation-y. That's the thing is that can they for once stop trying to make fucking money off of me? I bought your controller. Let me enjoy it. I don't want to buy another one.
I don't know. It's just...
Literally. I'm not gonna lay down and let the corporations fuck me if that's what you're saying.
I'm just saying I just find it funny that like so many people like there are certain elements where I
am gonna let them fuck me at the end of the day. This is very true.
I'm just saying that like that whole joke in the movie is basically just saying that like sometimes, not all the time, I totally get it, but like sometimes people are just like are just complain about
because it's the literal corporations and then they don't do fucking anything about it because like what are they gonna do about it?
No, the joke more is like why like it just kind of feels like sometimes people just use they're greedy and corporations as like a scapegoat, like kind of just like it's just like we hate corporations, so we'll just blame corporations.
But that's not a good but I had a valid argument.
No, you did. I'm just saying that just reminds me of, and I just find it funny.
Yeah,
absolutely. I get what you're saying.
You know what sucks? I never bought new Quest 2 controllers, so I just had to deal with that shit. And what I had to do to get it to work when it wasn't working. I'd flick the stick back and forth fast, and then sometimes I'd move it around and blow into it. But the hell on my
jerk his shits off.
Yes,
you literally had to do the like cartridge blow shit.
Jiggle the clits and shit. That's gross.
And I would blow into it.
Like literally the NES.
The
like
is on my face, and the mic is right there. So then I'm essentially blowing into the mic and I'm making a loud sound for everybody just so I can make the game playable.
Hey, hold on, guys.
It was bad, bro.
Yeah, I find that like that does remind me of like the old NES days where like if your shit was broken, you just had to do like the most like convoluted, annoying shit that just made no sense.
Yeah, you had to jerry rig that shit.
I mean, I'm saying that as if I lived it, but hello.
Yeah, so that's that, I guess. But I'm glad. I mean, everyone's got a problem with it. It's just like, man.
Just sad state. I don't know, random shit.
All right. Ooh.
I just
Yeah, I
because
get it.
because at work I'm like they kept talking about it. And I'm like this is just a thing now.
Yeah,
I know every company.
Anyway,
for real.
sorry. Yeah, no, you're right.
This game's cool. I like it.
Looks like a pink donut.
Bro,
That's
my
the one you're thinking
nunchuck
of.
in remote is still going strong. That shit still works, and I used an ungodly amount of the Wii as a kid.
So
and
true.
I found out
That's
it
what
still
I'm
works.
saying, dog.
I mean,
It's yellow as fuck. Mine's yellow as hell though.
to
I had a
be
black
fair,
one, so it looked
to
okay.
be fair, my Switch
the PS2
controller
controllers
has
still going
lasted
strong.
me
Mine still works.
like 5 years, or maybe not 5. Like no, actually, maybe like 5 or for like 4 years. It's a good controller. It's probably one of my favorite controllers. But like, I get what you're saying. Like, I've heard PS4
never
controllers
had a
are
Pro
fragile as
controller.
fuck. Pro controllers are
Oh,
great
for
if
the
you can get a
Switch?
Pro controller.
Because I love my Pro controller.
They're
Oh, it's
nice.
so
I've
good.
never had them.
It's
Look at that
I mean,
thing.
I
He's
know.
hungry.
My
like-
GameCube and
I use it for a good
N64 are still
while.
going strong.
Don't take this
I've
any.
had
Don't
those
take this
since
as
I
a
was a kid.
weird thing, Gavin. But he kind of reminds me of you for some reason.
Because he's so tall and hungry for the delicious piece of meat.
I don't know. I think you make this face at me every time. Every time we're at a Discord call, you look at me like this.
That's me.
That's you.
And I lift you higher because I'm super tall. I lift you to Dino Jungle.
Yeah, I go to the Dino Jungle.
I
You
eat-
love
'cause I eat the
comically.
piece of meat.
You love the comic
That was-
meat on the bone.
That was that
Okay.
comic meat was really good.
I'm gonna get off Wi-Fi so that everything runs better, so you're not be able to hear me. I won't hear you for a few seconds. Just wait.
Okay.
Uh,
Well, me
I-
thinks it's mutton-tastic, Sam.
oh,
Okay,
goodness.
So I realized I'm like, I
I
want
love
to go
this.
see if
Hang
there's
on,
food
hang on. I
downstairs.
love
Some
this.
quick I can make, so I won't be gone long. But
Look,
the dryer's going, and I don't know if you'll be able to hear that. And I don't want to go downstairs and
Go
hear a bunch
downstairs
of dryer
here.
noises. You can't hear none.
oh, this
Because it's loud
part.
as hell.
This is the part where you replay Kirby's Epic Yarn. It's just like, oh, I can't wait to play Kirby's Epic Yarn. That one part.
That one part.
This is the
part where you fall asleep.
This is the part where you are gay. No.
I don't remember there being a dinosaur level.
I love
remember
the
dinosaur
dinosaur level.
Yeah.
For real.
This is the part
Do they
where
even
you
got these
are
guys?
gay.
Okay, I'm gonna
And
go
then-
upstairs. Let me know if you guys can hear the dryer.
Okay, you are gonna go downstairs. Okay.
Okay, Gavin.
Just
I know
very
that
good.
Yes, sir.
like we need to watch the Sandy Cheeks movie. I've heard it's really bad, and I want to get your opinion on it.
We should watch the Plankton movie, the one that's actually goated.
Wait, there's
Genuinely.
a Plankton movie too.
Okay, so the
There's a
Plankton
plank-
movie got leaked, and I've heard nothing but good things.
Which is crazy.
It's so funny. No,
Bro, they're
no.
breakdancing on Steven Hillenberg's grave.
Okay, to be fair, I mean, here's the thing. Yes, but also I think that they should be allowed to do stuff with the SpongeBob IP. I think that there are some people
Probably,
who are
yeah.
just like,
It wasn't the movies, but there is an article I saw, because you guys know when you open Google, it said Wendy's, like, announces new official Krabby Patty tie-in with, like,
I
Wendy's.
heard about
and then
that.
my first thought was,
Same.
am I really gonna defile this grave for money?
mhm.
Of course I am!
I mean, the series is too big for them to stop making
I
stuff.
just remember Steven Hillenberg specifically saying he didn't want to advertise fast food to kids. And that's why he never had, like, the advertisements have SpongeBob eat the burgers.
I mean, to be
I never
fair,
thought
they've
about
always
that.
had, SpongeBob Krabby Patty gummies. So
Yeah, I'm like, and actually, like, there's only so much you can do to stop your corporation money-making machine from being a corporation money-making machine.
the corporations, they're all corporation-y.
Corporation.
Just put a
Oh,
gif
God.
of that on screen every time we bring that up.
God, that,
Corporation. Every
Have you
time
guys-
any liberal jib jab leaves my mouth, put that up.
Sam Shea, have you seen Team America? It is like unironically
Yes.
like I haven't seen
We
it.
watched it at your house,
3 times.
but every
We've seen it
single
a few
time
times.
we would all
I just remember
fall
there's
asleep
one.
and she'd be the only one who'd be awake.
Yes, that's the thing. That's what happened. I remember. Yeah, we put it on, and Shay was the only one who stayed awake. And then I was like, "Wait, describe the ending," because the ending's like really fucking weird. And then you described it, and like Sam was still kind of awake. He was like, "What the fuck?" He was like so confused. But yeah, dude, genuinely. Team America is like one of my favorite movies. Like I remember liking it as a kid. I rewatched it. It is so good. Oh god.
I don't remember it a whole lot, but well, I don't want to like spoil it if y'all haven't seen it, but I do remember some distinct parts that are.
It is so funny.
We should do a rewatch of that.
Yeah, we should. I mean, I'd also just be down to like, because like the thing is that hanging out over Discord is nice because now we don't have to worry about like meeting in person. So like, okay, you have to drive down? You have to get all the things. Like as long as you guys still have mics, everything's fine. But I'm so glad that we are still gonna be able to hang out and do Me and the Boys. I'm also really excited because Totoro is coming back to theaters, and I'd totally go with you guys.
Oh yeah! I want to see that.
Dude, that movie's so good.
A moth almost went in my water. I would have been so sad.
Wow!
Oh my god! That's a big ass moth. I have flavored water. I got from. I don't know if that sounds fancy. It's not. It's just a little over $1. Or I forgot what I just said. Censor that out. From a gas station, and it's good shit. And,
okay.
Man, I don't even know anymore. One is there's a big ass moth, and it almost went in my water and ruined the whole thing. I've only gotten one sip.
Oh, that's a moth. That's hilarious.
Man.
Moth water. I sent you to moth water.
I ain't drinking no damn moth water. That's tangerine flavor, bro.
Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god.
Delicious as fuck. Tangerine and moth.
Oh, I love this part. I love this part.
I mean, that one part.
No, I love this part.
Nah,
like,
I'm not
Drake.
making a sequel to
Drake.
To Stink Bug Fresca, so.
Stink Bug Fresca, dog, it was a nightmare.
I don't remember if I told that story on the channel because I guess I just blocked it out of my mind.
Was that when you were playing Gorilla Tag?
Yeah.
You have like when you were playing it, that was so crazy.
I guess
look
I
at
should
this Waddle
retell the
Dee.
story because I don't know if I've ever told on the channel. If that's cool with y'all, but that real quick.
Damn, that Waddle Dee got fucked up.
Damn.
Literally just died.
Oh, I remember this boss.
Yeah, this boss I remember. I don't think this was the boss I was stuck on. I remember being stuck on the King DDD boss because I couldn't tell what I was actually supposed to do. So I did something that like I found out later is not only not what you're supposed to do, but a glitch. So I just got so frustrated. I was like, "What? Why do I have to do this?" And then I found out like years later, you don't. I was just being stupid. To be fair, that is pretty cool that like me as a kid figured that out. Like,
yeah.
But like, still, that's so funny to me. That's what I constantly think about when it's just like, wow, I was so like bad at this boss fight. I found out a way to break the game.
Man, this boss is really hard.
Oh, he is.
I know damn well there's some part in some video game where I was doing it wrong. I mean, I was like, bro, why is this game so difficult? It turns out I was doing it wrong the whole time.
You know what's a spot where that probably happened? The
where?
Little spinny things in Sonic 3 at the carnival.
Yeah, I couldn't figure that out as a kid.
Yeah, it's a red barrel thing.
I swear I've talked about this already on this channel, but the barrel and those fucking pulley things from
You did.
No, you know what?
Oh,
The fucking thing from the Mushroom Hill Zone that like latched onto you and makes you stuck. Because I never knew how to spin dash as a kid. So I was fucking like idiot, and I was just stuck, and I couldn't beat the level.
No,
I don't know
no,
if
no.
anybody remembers that. There's like vines that would catch on you.
Oh no, I remember.
Yeah.
And since I didn't know how to spin dash, I was just like, well, I'm fucked.
I love multiplayer, like still on Sonic, but like still kind of unrelated. But I love multiplayer in Sonic games, especially 2D Sonic games, because it's just like what the fuck, like it's just like you're trying to play the game, but your little brother is trying to like catch up with you, and you just
Like the whole time you're either like going way too fast or you're falling behind.
yeah.
I loved playing as Tails. And then
Yeah.
I just die, and it doesn't really matter, though.
Got him. What?
Yeah,
I got him.
it was hard though. Like it's cool as 2 players, but also it didn't really work. I know, like what y'all just said.
I actually like Sonic Superstars, which was the new 2D Sonic game, actually had a really like good way to work around it, where basically like if you were off screen, just press a button and you're instantly teleported to your friend.
Oh, that's awesome.
Dude, Sonic Superstars, a lot of people apparently really didn't like it. I loved it. I thought it was really fun. Every time you get...
Speaking... Oh, sorry.
I was just going to say, every time you get a Chaos Emerald, you get a new ability, which I hope they like keep in 2D Sonic games, because it was so fun. Just like every time you get a new ability, and it was so worth it. Each one was so much fun. Oh, cutscene!
Cool.
Do you remember in the old 2D Sonic games, the, like, weird, like, racing PvP? Like, with the multiple
Yeah.
screens?
Yeah, where
like,
it was, like,
Sonic
flat as
3
fuck.
something?
Yeah, that
Yeah,
one.
it was kind of cool.
Oh, gosh. I love the cutscenes in this game.
It kind of reminds me of the Munchables.
Yeah, bro, just want to talk about that. I don't know how many people play that game, but it was awesome.
It reminds me of like when my parents would read me bedtime stories. Like it's got like a sort of storybook aesthetic that I really like. Me when I'm liking a game. He's the imposter. I don't know why, but I just had an idea of Yin Yarn just like jerking off behind those boxes.
I'm over here stroking my dick. I got lotion on my dick right now. I'm just stroking my shit.
I don't know why. Like he's just like, oh fuck yeah, and it's just like King DDD's just like, like he's just like, why? What's going on back there?
That sock. He's using the sock.
I'm not only do I want to beat this game, but I'm getting all of the like extra level patches in the bosses, which that is it is not easy. So I got the as a kid, I actually didn't know that you get extra patches if you do extra well in the bosses. So I was just like, oh, how do I unlock these levels? I was so frustrated.
Great. Oh, but like that's some shit I wouldn't have figured out unless I looked it up.
Yeah,
To be fair.
it's gonna be it is nice. Oh, I love the fire hydrant so much because like you pull out wires. It's you like move the Wiimote, so it's just.
Also, so I was looking at food options and stuff downstairs. I just wanted to report this because, like, I thought this was interesting. There's a mini DiGiorno pizza, and I remember buying it, and I haven't eaten it because I'm like, oh, that looks pretty scrumptious, and there was a sale on pizzas.
Bro, that looks pretty delicioso.
Pretty delectable.
Pretty delectable.
And
Scrumptious.
so I bought it and I haven't eaten it yet. And I was looking at the nutrition facts, and it has 75% of my daily value of saturated fat. And I'm like, oh my god,
In a
I'm gonna
mini
die
pizza?
with that shit. Yeah.
Damn.
Oh.
If that's a
I
mini
thought-
pizza, I don't want to see what the full pizza is.
Same. I forgot what it said. I was like,
Crazy fuckers
uh-huh.
with the stuffed cheese crust.
yeah, one of those.
Oh, I had one of those for lunch. They're good.
They are good, and also has 51% of total sodium for the day. It has 1,170 milligrams of sodium.
That'll get me through the day, I guess. Fuck. Shit, man. I'll look out for that. Damn.
No,
But it's
no,
got
no.
29
Eat
grams
that-
of protein.
have
Which
that
is pretty
and-
good, I guess.
Complete the meal with the chocolate
Jesus
Oreo
Christ,
shake.
this is
from
like a
Baskin
horror
Robbins.
game now.
It's just like I have to eat other things. I'm not just gonna eat this today. I mean, like I won't die if it goes above 100, I'm sure, but it can't be good for me.
You just
So
have
it's
the like X eyes, like just like the cartoonish fucking like.
Sponge, like Squidward's eyes go back KO. Damn.
The bell toll sound effect over like gravestones.
It goes. You have like slot machine eyes, and it.
Actually, hold on. I need to go see it again because I thought maybe this is a thing you share with people, but on the back it says something like "just for you" or it's like something like that.
Just for you. That's really funny.
Let me see. Hold on.
I love marketing
They are-
like that.
they are-
Like, shh, don't tell anyone.
Say it says pizza just for you.
Damn. No,
I don't
no,
know. It's
no.
just like I won't die, but like I
But, like-
think I've already had at least 30 grams or milligrams of saturated fat. So like, I don't know, man.
Oh Jesus.
Maybe I'm
oh, Jesus.
overcomplicating this shit, but I thought that was interesting.
This is literally me playing Kirby and Kirby's Epic Yarn, even though I have more than enough fucking gems. Oh God, no!
Collecting every little gem.
Bro has to get the candy fucking necklace all over again.
It is really oddly phallic when I just do
love
this.
high tech.
Actually, I don't remember this part, but it's awesome.
I mean, these are
Oh,
again
and
optional levels.
armor bagger. I don't know. I'm just trying to eat better because I don't work out. So, you know, I figured maybe if I worked out, it would cancel out, but I don't. So maybe I just should try and eat. Well, I don't know. I'll survive, but like anyone else that goes crazy.
It should balance out. You just
That
gotta
shit hurting.
watch your balance.
Yeah. I don't think I get a whole lot of saturated fat in a day anyway, so like it'll be fine.
Okay, I might be crazy, but this track in the game right now reminds me. I recently rewatched the newest Miyazaki movie, How Do You Live? It sounds exactly like one of the tracks from that like movie, and it's been driving me insane for the past couple minutes.
I
Pull it
have
up.
not seen, but hopefully anyone who's listening who has,
They
sent
know
them-
exactly what they're.
I can maybe see if I can pull up the
tree.
track.
Okay.
I can pull up the track, but like it sounds
I just
almost
got turned on
exactly
stream
like it.
volume. I just kind of forgot.
Oh wait,
to
have you
get
not been
audio.
able to hear it?
No, I just now turned it back on.
Oh
Dang,
my
come here.
god.
Come
That
on,
reminds me of
microphone.
that reminds me of the time where I was recording for the Clay World video, and I couldn't hear any of the like recorded mic stuff I did for like an entire day, and I was like, God damn it, do I have to re-record this entire day's worth of like recording? Yeah, my Clay World
yeah,
video, I had entire like days worth of stuff that I thought was completely unusable for some reason. I thought maybe my mic's not working or something. And so then I deleted all of it. I re-recorded all of it.
Nah.
And then I couldn't hear the audio for that either. It turns out I asked my dad. It turns out that previous recording was fine. So was my new one. Apparently, I had just muted the editing layer, so I just needed to literally just press one button and all of it would have been fine. So I just re-recorded an entire extra day worth. It was so frustrating.
The last episode?
I'm gonna jump
Last
off.
Q2's episode?
What? I just heard Gavin say jump off.
I said I'm
Like
Damn, that's a
damn
lot more
okay.
foreboding. That's a lot more foreboding than what I thought I said. I thought I said I'm gonna
Jump
jump off.
off. All right, it was nice seeing. All right, it was. This was a nice recording session. Glad we know this works.
Oh, I had so much fun. We should do this again soon.
Yeah,
Right.
I got a
Hope
lot of
everyone
stuff
liked this
lined
episode,
up.
and
And
yeah.
jump.
Jump.